Hi everyone, welcome to the overview tutorial of Batch Layer Renamer. The purpose of the script is to enable you to rename multiple layers easily and conveniently, and I am going to show you how. Let's say you import a lot of layers from Illustrator and want to rename them all at once. You can use Batch Layer Renamer for that purpose. In this file, we have a lot of layers which represent snow, trees and some other elements. So to animate these separately we need to keep these as separate layers, and it's too difficult to rename a lot of layers. But now you can rename these. Also, whenever you convert a vector layer into a shape layer, it adds additional word outline at the end of the layer name. Which might not be an issue for you, but you can be more organized and remove these words easily. So let me show you how the options work. You can copy the script and paste in Script UI Panels folder in the installation directory. For more information, follow the instructions PDF in the folder. I have it installed on my PC and I run it from the window menu. This is a search bar, and you need to type text here which you want to search or target in layers names. The next field is Replace, and it will replace search text with the text you type here. To show you an example, I have a lot of snow layers imported with this file, and these all have default layer names which are set by the Adobe Illustrator. So, let's say we need to replace the word layer with snow. We can rename selected layers or all layers at once. But in this case, we need to rename the actual snow layer, so we select these and then type layer as target text in the search field. And then snow and replace field. Click rename and all layers are renamed. The next option is rename selected layers. As the name represents that it will only rename the layers which are selected. If you want to search within the whole composition, then uncheck this option. The next option is remove all after. It removes everything after the search text including it. So, to see it working, let's add some additional words to the names of the layers. I select all the snow layers again and replace snow with layer snowfalling. Now we can test both steps one by one, remove all after and before as they both work in the same manner. Type snow in search text as target and leave the replace field empty. Now check the option remove all after and click rename. You can see all text after snow including it is removed. Let's undo and test more stuff. Remove all before works the same way, but it removes everything before the search text including it. If you don't want to remove the search text, then you can type it again in replace field. Or you can type any other text in replace field if you want to perform both operations at once. Let's say you want to remove everything after snow and also want to replace snow with the circle or any other text. I undo my rename operation to get back my previous name. Then type snow in the search field and then circle in replace field. Now check the option remove everything after and click rename. You can see it removes snow and all text after it. Perfect. The real power of renaming comes when you need to match complex patterns and want to rename or remove them. Regex is a very easy and important thing to learn. It can help you in day-to-day tasks, and you are not limited to use just this script to rename layers. You can rename your files and lines of text with matching patterns. You may get stuck in a situation, and will make your way along with that with the power of Regex. Let me show you the magic. I have some trees layers imported but named randomly to show the function in action. Some layers are named layers with some numbers and some are pine with some numbers and some with random text. Let's see what can we do with these with some basic functionality of Regex. We can apply the same in more complex situations. The layer names are starting from different words and all have a different number of characters. What if we need to replace all first words with a single word tree? I know we can select multiple similar name groups and can search and replace the text with tree, but what if we have a lot of layers? Then we can use Regex in that case. Now select all these layers which I have highlighted to show you for example, so you notice the difference with more focus. First of all, I need to enable search as Regex. We can do it later before pressing the rename button, but anyway. Type /W+. The /W represents any alphanumeric character, and plus sign will match such character unless any other special character breaks the patterns. In this case, the space is breaking the pattern and the first part of the layer name is selected. Now type tree in the replace field and click rename. You can see the magic, all layers' first words are replaced with tree. You can learn more about Regex on this site and can practice Regex here too with very good examples. Regex1.com. Here at the right, you can see the supported character which you can use to match your patterns. And here it is /W which we used just now. You can learn these easily and can test your pattern to match these exercises. For the next example, we are going to use this /D which will match any digits. I go back to After Effects and select the same layers again. Now you can see all selected layers have a different number of digits at different locations. To match these we type /D and it will match every first digit in the names of the layers. But we need to match all digits around zohaib plus as we did in the previous example. Click on Rename and now you can see all digits are removed but some extra spaces left. So you can put extra space around your regex code to match that as well as a regex. And now you can see it's removed too. You notice another text field called Use Flags after search as regex field. These are regex flags which you can use to match patterns by ignoring text case etc. Most of them are not usable here so we focus on the only important one we may need. In these layers names, you can see some have word pine in title case and some in all caps. So if you do a regular search and replace function, then the only ones would match that you type in the search field with matched case. But if you want to replace all pine words by ignoring the case, then enable search as regex and use flags, then type I for case insensitive search and click rename. You can see all pine words are now replaced with tree. Let's move on to the next options, which are prefix and suffix. Prefix will add text at start and suffix will add text at the end of layer names. You can use both or one at a time. The next option is sequence, which you can use if you want to add sequence numbering to multiple layers. You can define the start number in Start From box. Let's say if you want to rename layers with sequence starting from 4, then type 4 in this field. Now you can change further settings. At start we'll add sequence numbering at start of layer names, at end we'll add sequence numbering at the end of layer names. For this example, we choose to add numbering at the start. Separator, you can use this field to add a separator between sequence number and layer names. You can type any character in this field like spaces, hyphens, dashes etc. In this example we put a dash. Now we can set the padding for the numbering. Let's say we want the numbering to always have 3 digits no matter where it starts. It will add additional zeros to compensate for that. Let's say if we start number from 4, and we want 3 digits output. Then we can set a padding value of 3 in the field. Now you can see it returns 004, 005, 011 and so on. The same way works if we want to add sequence at end of layer names. Reset if you want to use the script again with fresh options on any other layers or for any other operation, then instead of resetting or removing all fields manually you can just reset all fields at once using this button. With Batch Layer Renamer you can consecutively perform multiple operations. It means it will perform operations in cascade style from top to bottom. So no matter how many options you've chosen, it will execute all operations from top to bottom, and will perform all operations with a single click of a button. Let's check a quick example. We replace digits with word tree using regex. Also, remove everything after it too. Add some prefix and suffix. Now add sequence starting from 1 this time, and with separator and padding. And click on rename to see the magic. All operations are done seamlessly. I hope you will enjoy the script and it will help you in a lot of daily life situations. You can leave feedback and contact me if found any bugs or have any suggestion for the script. Cheers, thanks for watching.